Hello guys, and welcome to your first lecture on Become a Web Developer from Scratch. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start this amazing adventure and turn you into an amazing developer. So the first thing you need to know is how web pages are created. Simple web pages. So if you open a browser and you go to Google and search for any web page, all those web pages are created with HTML code or XHTML code. If you want to know how the code looks like, you just click the right button of the mouse and click View Page Source, and you'll see a bunch of code that is created randomly or dynamically to show you, for example, this page. As you can see, Google has a lot of code. Even if the page looks very clean and white, there's a lot of code behind it, okay, to make it work. Now, let's go, for example, to a simple page, CNN, for example, and let's click View Page Source. Okay, so this is the HTML code that is behind the CNN.com page. Okay, I'm going to show you how to understand all this code and how to create this code. There's a lot of random or dynamic code here. Okay, so don't worry, I'm going to show you how to create all that. It's easier than it seems. Okay, so don't be scared to see a bunch of lines like this. Okay, so HTML, the code that was created by Tim Berners-Lee. This was the guy that created HTML so we could create web pages, beautiful web pages. If you go to Wikipedia, you can learn more about it, okay, and all the history. This is Tim Berners-Lee. I think in 1990 he created the first version of HTML. Now, CSS is used for styling your web page. So HTML or XHTML is used for creating the sections of a web page or defining the sections of a web page, and CSS will be used to style your web page with colors, different types of fonts as well. So we will learn during this chapter a lot of things you can do with CSS. Now, to start this course, you will only need an internet connection, and you will need a Windows, a Mac, or a Linux system. Okay, I will use a Windows system during this course, but feel free to use whatever system you want. Before I end this first lecture, some of you may ask, what about HTML5 and CSS3? Okay, so before you jump into HTML5, you should learn normal HTML or old HTML or XHTML and CSS. So it's better for you to understand the basics of HTML before you go to HTML5, as well as CSS before you jump into CSS3. Okay guys, so this is it, and see you guys in the next lecture.